Welcome to Landria Anka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and to live an awesome life. Alright, what are we going to talk about? Alright, so almost everything that I discuss is really releasing the old garbage. You know, when you do that, I'm going to have to let you go because you won't need to listen to these anymore because you're going to know all this stuff. You're not going to just know it, you're going to feel it and you're going to live it, and you don't even need to hear it anymore. Yeah, I used to listen to Eckhart Tolle and read all those, but I don't need to do that anymore. It's something I know. And you can live a miracle every day. Every single day you can live a miracle because we were born to create miracles. We won't call them miracles anymore. We're just going to say, oh, are you not feeling well? Oh, what am I supposed to learn from this? I guess I need to slow down. All right. And then you heal yourself and you learn a lesson. All right, so let's clean up our act, okay? I got a message this week. I didn't really like it because something I'm going to have to do. I was told in a meditative state that I don't really need to eat hardly at all, that I could actually fast most of the time, and that would really bring more clarity. Yeah, I really like the whole eating thing. I like to cook, and I do totally organic and vegetarian. You know, I do all the stuff. Once you start to eat healthy and you start to clean up everything, you cannot go back to garbage. It just feels bad. And then you realize how much your body reacts to that. So now we're in a new world. We're in a new earth. You're going to start to feel some things that, like, you're still going to be attracted to some old habits and some old things that you're going to want to do. And I'm just here to tell you that you're going to have to make some effort to give that stuff up. You know, this weekend, I mean, like today I'm going to cook dinner for a friend of mine, and I'm going to fast tomorrow. And I'm going to try and fast as long as I can, and it feels good and healthy. And I have some really wonderful drinks that have, you know, the green in it, and I'm still going to have my coffee. But I'm going to start to really clean up my act even further, if I can. You know. So I'm not telling you can't have a glass of wine or a beer once in a while, or, you know, whatever. If you're a meat eater, if you really feel that you need to do that, please be aware of where that food comes from and how those animals are treated. And if you can hopefully go vegetarian, that's really the way of the world. That's when nothing gets harmed. And you could say, well, plants get harmed. Yeah, but that's a living thing going into us that if we don't put chemicals on that and whatever, will serve a much higher purpose than an animal who has a different consciousness. So I think on other planets they probably don't eat. They don't even have to kill plants. I don't think do we really kill the plants? I don't know. So you can have a miracle every day. What's a miracle? It's something out of the ordinary that will be very obvious to you that it's really something special. And the more you do it, the more it's just going to become your norm. So in order to perform miracles, you definitely have to be in a place of clarity, and you have to get your body in more of a detox kind of place. A detox, I'm not into these like purging, these crazy diets and stuff like that. For me, detox is just cut out the garbage, eat the healthiest stuff you can, try not to eat anything in plastic or even cans or anything packaged. Go try and eat. I do. I buy stuff fresh. It's not that difficult. I enjoy going to the grocery store every couple days. It's fun. I mean, I actually make that a fun kind of thing. I used to live in Europe. Those of you in Europe, bless you. Here in America, I mean, we have these huge freezers of this stuff that's frozen for God knows how long before we eat it. We stockpile things. And the beauty of living in Europe was shopping for my food every day and getting my flowers. And even I used to ride my bike to work and back and bringing that beautiful food back and preparing it with friends and just really enjoying our visit together. And that was a lifestyle that I really love and frankly I would love to get back to. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll move to Italy or someplace like that. But for now, I'm in this beautiful country. I love the United States. And we have choices. Now, there are a lot of temptations here. But if you clean up your act, that's even more powerful because we have more challenges here. We have more things that can really pull us away from that healthier lifestyle. So that'll actually accelerate your awakening by being able to break past all those, because like, you know, I always tell you this, what Eckhart Tolle said, you know, if you think you're enlightened, go spend a week with your parents. Actually, he quoted a monk, I think, a Buddhist monk. Yeah, if you think you're enlightened, spend a week with your parents, right? So the more challenges you have around you, the more temptations, the more you realize when you've really accomplished something. Because, I mean, if you're living out in that natural setting, it's really easy to do that. But if you got this other stuff going on, then you really have the challenge of creating that much healthier lifestyle, of not watching the negative TV, of not actually doing too much of that stuff at all. And my cable channel is now bringing YouTube online, even though I mean I can do that now, but they're actually going to make it part of my channel so I can watch Gaia and other things online. And you can watch me on your TV, right? So, which would be great. It beats some murder mystery or some, you know, horrible show of, or the news. So, miracles require that you clean up all the fear. Miracles require that you open yourself up to and connect to the energy that you are, that you treat your body with respect, that you get some exercise, that you change your patterns and habits that are not serving you well. And when you start to clean everything up, there's an absolute beautiful pathway for wonderful things to come to you. And if you want a specific miracle, and you're making this effort to really clear out the pathway and make this a good place for a higher frequency environment so that the miracle can manifest easily, then you can start to choose what that miracle is. Do you want health? Do you want to lose some weight? You just find it impossible to do? Maybe that's a miracle. It's like you finding the way to, you know, get this extra weight off. Or, you know, asking for assistance from your guides to raise your frequency. Asking for the right person to show up in your life. My friend just had this miracle show up, and I participated in that miracle of the love of her life. And I actually did videos on this. The weekend she met him, I actually shot a video and said, she's going to marry this guy. I just knew it, and they're getting married. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it was just 1 in a billion shot that these two came together. There was so many different things that lined up for that to happen, and that's a miracle. But it's not really. It's just because we don't call upon that often, and that we allow the universe to do it instead of creating it ourselves. We call it a miracle when you can be doing this every day. So why don't you call up a miracle? Start to clean up everything, you know, clean your house. I just disinfected my whole bedroom. You're sleeping there. Pull your bed out and get the dust bunnies out. You know, sterilize everything and make sure you have a really healthy, bright environment. And then eat healthy. Don't overindulge in the stuff that's going to block your mind. Get outside, connect with nature. There's so much you could be doing. And then put your wish out for a miracle. And know it's done and see what happens. Meditate. Do your meditation every day. Miracles are what you naturally can do when you get to a higher frequency. And then we're going to just call life a miracle. Everything's a miracle, right? It's just what we do. It's what we are. Sending you light, love, abundance, peace, prosperity. Did you send your light and love out to the world today? Please do that every single day. And say your mantra. I am whole. I am perfect. I am strong. I am powerful. I am loving. I am harmonious. I am happy. Thank you to the one, to the source that is all light, all love. Thank you for the miracle you're sending me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the abundance that I have, for all the beautiful things in my life. And thank you for allowing me to see the positive lessons in all the challenges that I've had to this point. And thank you that I am no longer going to suffer and that I no longer own fear. Namaste.